can I get for you today?
Hey, thanks a lot. I think I'm good. Active.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh shit. What y'all doing out there? I hope my stream don't cut off like yesterday, man. There's a tornado warning in effect.
How's it going? Hey, AI, finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. And the foul! That's all day! Keep it going.
That's all day. Oh shit. Got him.
Gentlemen. Hey, see you later, man.
Running back.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Rondo. Rondo.
Give me that.
Ah. Give me that.
Poetry in motion, AI. Poetry in motion, AI.
Working them. Ooh.
Flow going, guys. Let's go.
Damn, no, I was stick with the tip of my thumb. For the next go round.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Oops. Mick Jagger. Lose on you.
Oh, give me that.
You know I'm too big. They call me Little Big Man.
One more. Hop to it. This is where it counts.
Get it.
Next time. What's good, AI?
Get a free from this lady. All these Christmas motherfuckers out here.
Welcome to the Boost Bar. Can I help you decide on anything? Great choice. That's a difference maker.
I think I figured it out. I'm going with this one.
Strong choice.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight.
What's up?
Go get him, Tiger.
Damn, that's how y'all feel? Straight booty. Straight booty.
Hey, D, good to see you, man.
See you again.
How you been?
I've been good. You've been playing great this season, man.
Oh, appreciate that, man. Yeah,
Doing your thing.
being out on the road is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got an off day tomorrow. You got anything fun to do around here in the city?
Yeah, hit me up. Maybe we can go-kart racing.
Go-kart racing?
Go-kart.
Hey, that sounds pretty fun, man. Can you even fit in a go-kart?
I can fit in them.
They don't
I'll
just
be
call it a
fine.
car
It's
at that
kinda-
point?
It'll be snug, but we'll be fine.
That sounds good. All right, man. Have a good game.
You too.
See you soon.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Pacers in Indiana. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
No other way to put it. Defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
Yeah, scanning the box score here, and you could just see the turnover differential failing to cause any sort of mistakes. And then on the offensive end, just a lack of focus.
And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Doc is out there with Harris. And it's James in at the small forward. Now about midway through the season, a couple teams starting to slide. And they're desperate to turn things around.
But does that mean, Kevin, desperate means you've got to make a bunch of changes? Or do you go back to some of the things that had you in a position where we were talking about you in a positive
Well,
manner?
you want to remember your mission statement, don't you? What did we begin the season with?
Right. What did we come out of training camp? What was our mantra coming out of training camp? And maybe late November into early December, we won 7 to 10 games. Well, guess what? Break out that film. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's show some of the highlights of what we're capable of doing.
Go back to what we wanted to be.
And then bring it into the next game and show that you're capable of doing it again.
Agreed. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Earlier, David Aldridge had a chance to speak with head coach Alvin Gentry. D.A., what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me physically we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Basket good.
Now Davis attacking right now inside. Big man playing big and giving this offense maybe a little bit more of an edge on the inside.
McGee, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. McGee's got his first points in this one. Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Ripped away. Garden, the pass to Harris. It's blocked, but they recover it. Jacks up a three. They get it again. McGee, and finally they hit one. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. Another shot. McGee with the block. Shot on the wing. The Lakers rebound. Here's Darden. And the lead down. Double digits on that bucket. Doc's got his third basket of the night right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holiday finds Davis. To the middle. Here's Payton. And the rejection by Darden. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pelicans trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Now here's Payton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Randall. It's deflected. Here's Darden.
Really?
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. Take a look at Doc all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
See money.
And there's no more deserving candidate.
Take it.
Any other outcome than
that
him lifting
early
that
as
Rookie of the Year
jump.
trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
And right in the teeth of the defense, making a statement early in this one.
Yeah, pinpointing the rim protection with that attack, and no one makes enough of an effort there to stop him.
Now here's LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. Three-pointer and another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Passes it to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. And another three for the Lakers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pelicans trail by 18 and stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Free ball falls through. Another from Darden. Doc's got 21 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately he's definitely in the top 3.
To stop the run, misses off the left iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
With his first shot attempt,
Damn.
and Mirotic sends it back, and he
LeBron
recovers
got
it.
blocked.
And James gets it to go.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Payton kicks to Randall. Mirotic has a wide open look, and the Pelicans miss again. The Lakers controlling the game. And there's the pass to Kuzma.
Kuzma, take it in.
McGee with it. He's guarded by Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James, the pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Darden. That shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
I try to step back.
Outside Mirotic.
And shoot.
And it's off from 3-point range.
Run it.
Over to the left wing. Darden. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They get it back. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Randall with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Darius Miller, he's checked in for Mirotic. The Lakers also changing it up. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Ball subbed in for Harris. James kicks to Ingram. Pass to Darden. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown. Doc's got 26 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Randall finds Miller. To the inside. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Anthony Davis, a great defender by most measurements. But, you know, Brent, some feel his defensive development has plateaued the last few years.
He still gets a lot of blocks, over 2 a game for his entire career thus far. And he doesn't have the same impact that he once did. But, you know, guys are shooting a lot more three-point shots, Kevin. So if you can find a way for AD to get from the lane out to a Steph Curry 28-footer, Alvin Gentry's listening.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Darden. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Davis dishes to Holiday. AD that time from James.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for James. Miller, the pass to Len. Holiday looking for an opening. Clock at 4. Here's Okafor. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
Here's Beasley. And Hart has it in the corner. Len grabs the board.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Payton. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots. And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Payton kicks to Miller. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lets the three fly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday.
Really?
Pass to Payton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, Alfred Payton still has that size at the point guard, which can be difficult for a diminutive guard. He uses it that time to draw contact.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
But we've seen indications of Payton.
Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Miller is out there with Holiday, and it's Mirotic in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the basket by Harris.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Rockets lit up the floor.
Go the other way.
He had 55 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
James with the bucket.
And, guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
I admire the approach here, especially in such a hostile environment. Offense and defense, they really played a whale of a game.
Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Greg, Anthony Davis with so much talent, it's easy to take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is the catalyst in terms of this team's ability to create and really put pressure on an offense. It has improved his scoring and become a very efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selective with his shots, but now is pressing a bit more to get involved, and more aggression from him, I think, has helped his production.
He's off on the first.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
And the second free throw, good. You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range, Kevin. It was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, who it's all about threes and layups. Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range. Even though last year, obviously, just 9 games, he's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trailblazers over the past couple of seasons.
New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jackson finds Mirotic. No good from outside.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here is Doc. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. LeBron passes to Darden. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
Passes it to McGee. Kicks it to Harris. James outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Davis.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Holiday against Harris. He kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Clark's checked in. Really left alone that time. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. There's the pass to Harris. Now here's Kuzma. Darden, the pass to Kuzma.
Oh my God.
One-on-one fast break. Clark finds Randall. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. He's handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Anthony Davis. 2 points, that one goes. 8 points for Corey Harris.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now here is Mirotic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Davis. That one goes in. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And you like the poise there from AD. He gets into some traffic, doesn't speed himself up, and ends up scoring.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lonzo Ball comes in for Harris. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Clark for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Ingram kicks the ball. James, the pass to Darden. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, they had control in the first half. How were they able to do that?
Well, we turned the ball over, and our transition defense wasn't very good. We got to do a better job.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Doc has been sensational.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Doc is out there with Harris, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is McGee. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Something the NBA has tested out in the G League, Brent, coaches' challenges. What do you think?
I think the idea of making sure that the handkerchief matches the tie is a great idea.
Only you would say that. Only you would say that.
I'm just worried with some of the casual styles in the NBA that it's not going to be accessible. But
I think you're right.
I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be interesting for the league. But it's going to happen.
Anything to make these coaches do more, make more decisions.
Make more decisions and make decisions that you know can impact whether or not your team wins the basketball game or loses it. Because after a referee makes a determination that you think might be the other way, or they don't look at a replay where you're sure and certain that you could get possession, I'm reaching for the hanky.
Randall outside. Holiday with the 3, drops in the tray. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Taken away by Holiday. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Here's Holiday after the made shot from Corey Harris. Mirotic finds Holiday over Harris. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Mirotic. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Love the rhythm that Drew showed on that catch and shoot jumper.
Pass to Kuzma. Here is Doc. Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Darden. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Harris misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, many people had some high expectations for Elfrid Payton when he was drafted 10th in 2014. His offensive game has come along nicely. He sees the floor. He scores on the inside. I don't think he'll ever be a perimeter threat, and defensively, he could be a little bit more active.
The first one falls. And Brent, as you mentioned, as good as Payton has made himself with the ball in his hands, his defense is holding him back.
Yeah, and some of those areas of weakness are easily addressed. You just can't get yourself out of position by overthinking possessions or gambling too much. It's just not a good way to go. So as much as you're the lead guard with the ball, sometimes defensively as a lead guard you can set the tone for a defensive possession. Payton needs to learn that.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Beasley kicks to James. Now the pass to Darden. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 31 points for Doc.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Well, 10,000 hours of practice at work here, blocking out all distractions and just shooting your shot. Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Payton kicks to Miller. Back to Payton. Dishes it to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 7 points.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
McGee's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The shot's good from Darden.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Davis. Corner shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Miller. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Holiday following the basket by LeBron James. Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Harris has got the ball.
I seen that. You went with the wrong hand, my nigga.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Lakers, number 1. Second, the Pelicans.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
Okafor is checked in for Anthony Davis. And then for the Lakers, Ingram, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Andre Robertson comes in for James. And it's Josh Hart in for Harris.
Wow,
and he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good. Trying his luck from the interior that time.
Out left to the wing. Robertson the pass to Beasley. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul.
What's up, man?
He's checked in for Robertson. Kicks the ball. Here's Hart, covered by Miller. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh. You want me to shoot?
Tries it from 19. And that one goes long. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday dishes to Miller.
Give me that.
Payton looking around.
What?
Pass to Okafor.
Is that a yo-yo or a basketball?
Here's Payton. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
Ooh, soft touch from Elfrid Payton. A little tricky there with the floater.
Give me that.
Here's Darden.
Your face.
Good. Another from
Bitch.
3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Maintaining, not complaining, man.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
It's like, yeah, let me grind some of my 2K out. I think I'm about to pick up Kingdom Hearts and start. I never played 1 and 2. So I think I'm going to play 1 and 2 before 3 come out.
He kicks it to land.
So here, if you come catch me sometime in the next week, that's probably what I'll be on.
It's rebounded by Darden.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him.
What are you doing?
Pass
that out.
He has not been an asset for his team.
And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Emeka Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Ian Clark comes in for Drew Holiday.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
That was all ball.
Now here's Okafor. He gives
Come
the team
on,
some
man.
steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Miller. Clark for 3.
Brick.
Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Really?
Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that
They got
play
me out
on
here with the
repeat.
bench.
The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Here's Clark. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Beasley with it. Now Okafor defending. To the wing right side. Ingram outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Darden. And it's ball in the corner.
They scared.
And the pass to Darden. The 17-footer goes down. Doc's got 39.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ooh. Shot to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pelicans have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Well, there's a lot of talk, too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well who in 1995 came out as the
17-year-old? I know
in
it.
the NBA draft. Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
A lot of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation. We've got Davis. Okafor out there with Diallo. Then there's Len, and it's Randall in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jackson kicks to Miller. Pass to Okafor. To the paint. Here's Diallo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. He's off on the second. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Wasted no time on that one.
Catch and shoot.
Doc's got 44.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
Diallo. Rebound the Lakers. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. McGee finds Robertson. Inside. Here is Doc. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Money.
Doc's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Los Angeles. The Pelicans shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Right side Jackson. Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
Oh,
I see that a lot then, Kevin. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor in 2021? Let's try to.
But management doing it is a completely different animal.
Management cannot do it, although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off.
Come on, man. You could have let me get that
The
read.
idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happening.
The shot's good from Robertson.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Miller kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock, and it's a foul called on Doc. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
Like
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of DNA and genetics, and the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set. Not a surprise to me, Kevin.
So fun to watch.
They rocking with him.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Pass to Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. LA's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
Jam. Oh, big
Clanking
man.
by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Big
And
man.
you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in
Floater.
the recent field goal percentage between these two squads. And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
James lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Moving it around,
Relax.
8 of their last
Well,
10 coming off assists.
Emeka Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim
Ooh.
is how many numbers he left
Ooh.
on the court, Kevin.
Ooh.
The way that Coach
Ooh.
Popovich
Wait.
played him, minimal
If I'd have made
minutes,
that,
touches when needed
I'll
most.
take the steal,
where
though.
Tim usually
I
came through.
definitely hit the wrong
but how
button.
much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at
That's
all.
my
He cared
right
about
back.
one
Yeah.
number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things
Oh,
Tim
you
Duncan
scared.
would have led categorically
Come on,
in the history of the
motherfucker.
NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
50-point game.
Here is Doc, guarded by Jackson. Passes to Robertson.
I'm cold. I ain't been cold in like ever.
The pass to Darden. LeBron trying to free himself up. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from
Balls
Darden.
in his face.
Doc's got 52 points. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Knocks it loose.
Go, go, go,
Stolen
go, go.
by McGee.
Go. Oh, you need help.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it's about the
He only
tempo,
missed
guys.
one.
It favors them. And just look at that
Big
score.
man getting
Yeah,
busy.
I'm a little bit exhausted here
Stop
trying to keep
him.
up with these guys.
Ooh.
And I'm just watching. And they always attempt to wear you out.
Diallo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Beasley. That free throw good from Diallo. There's no longer a home and road designation as far as light and dark jerseys. Is that an issue at all? I mean,
Not really. It's a little off-putting some games where you just flip on and your
trying
brain's
to figure out where they exactly.
Where's this game being played?
Yes.
But with how many alternate jerseys last year teams had and specialty jerseys they had, it's a lot of fun to see the apparel companies paint a different picture on the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
the coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed,
Are you over there
one-sided
smoking?
Season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Doc.
Really liked the ball movement all night long. He was excellent at setting the table for his guys. Table for 4.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Emeka Okafor with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robertson. Beasley outside. The feed to Rondo. 5 on the clock. Pass to Darden. The tray.
Balls in his face.
Rebounded by Jackson.
They hoping I miss it. You hear him clapping?
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low.
Oh.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Darden. Misses the
Come
three.
on, dog. Got wide ass open
Miller
shot.
outside.
Jackson
in the corner. Jackson missing again.
Ah, tried it.
winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team
I know they haters, especially because my player looks just like me. We got the same piercing and shit.
The road team to come
They
in
hate.
and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
This is where 2K tries to steal your life, dog. That's bullshit. 3%. 3%. I'm done. I am never going to get nowhere with that.
AI, good timing. Shaq and Kenny have a few questions for you back in the studio.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right through here.
Guys. Thank you.
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, you know, I do what I do when I do what I do.
Shaq, let me tell you, man. All I do on the court is control things. I can control the whole court just by showing up and doing my thing. That's why the fans like to call me a control freak. You know, because I play like Giannis, but have more control over the game. I mean, at least that's how I interpret it.
Don't worry. Don't worry, team. Chemistry's still up. Yeah. I think that's all I got in me. For 3%. So 3%. That means I gotta do at least 25 games. Almost. Or a little over. Almost. No, that's too many. Just to get to a 90? No. No. They outside they rabbit ass, man. This nigga over here dancing. What you doing though, man? How's your day? How's your day going? You still there? Yeah. Mr. Guy? How's your day going, Guy? Like I say, I know you definitely follow me because I don't think you just went to 2K. I'm probably somewhere on the bottom over there. I hate that I gotta change it twice sometimes. That sucks. Wrong thing. Whoever made spam mail should kill themselves.
For PlayStation 4 is absolutely fantastic, and I think Square Enix have done a really good job porting it over to the PlayStation 4. Obviously, it is pretty sad that not enough playtesting was done in terms of the 60 FPS issues, and still a lot of the PlayStation 3 issues remain in the PlayStation 4 version, but fingers crossed those things will eventually get fixed. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about all of the really good things about 1.5 and 2.5, so let's just dive straight into it. First things first, load times. This is really the first thing that I want to talk about because of the fact that in the on the PlayStation 4, transfer into another world or to transfer onto the world or port, amazing the animation.
Dude online. What's up, man? I'm definitely messing with it. I'm about to just play it and finish it now. I think I'm gonna go play Kingdom Hearts after this.
The necklace is down there.
What's going on? Word, gang in this bitch.
should try to stay out of sight.
There's nothing I can do.
Hate to break it to you, but your brother was killed. Killed? Get out of my sight before I hire those bandits to— I'd like to see you try.
Oh, nigga.
You fight like a child. Brutal killing.
Wow. That's all it takes. Ah. Oh, he's socking. Wow.
Got him now! Give up!
They'll be on high alert here.
Did I finish it? Yeah, got to check my. You missed the jump, bro.
Did you hear from Meaty yet? Should have gotten a cargo from the slaver's pen by now.
The sharks out there. I hope this little piece of shit gets there.
Going out any farther is a good way to get capsized.
Oh. Don't cry now, Wolf. You attack me. I still ain't figure out how to get down in that fucking hole. Somewhere down here. Drop, nigga. Oh my god. How do I get to that? To a cave? Oh my goodness. Hey, Birdman, Birdman. Where the hole at? How I get in there? This is impossible. There's a treasure chest. I gotta go through here for it. Oh. Turn around, little ugly. It gotta be through here. Oh. I gotta come through the castle, maybe. What is that? Is that a cutout? Can I make it back there? That's a dead end. Man.
keep a sharp watch here.
Even down another level. This is where it gets confusing. I think they tricking me. Where the fuck is this treasure chest at? How the fuck am I supposed to get to that? Do this count? Is that a hole? I forget it's underground. Is that a count? Oh, that's a cave. Right there. Cave of the Nymphos. What the fuck?
I think I saw something.
Yeah, go ahead and chase me. That's good, man. Kill your ass, man. Oh. Last location, and then to the main island. here. Shut up. Last mission on this beginning part. To the main island we go. Chill, bro. Thank you. We got another one. You got cooked, fool. Get your dumb ass dog. Yeah. Oh. Where you at with these poison darts? Ooh.
There he is! I could do this all day!
I can't. He was trying to run.
Onward! Come on.
You found it. That's the necklace.
That shark put up a good fight. He must have liked it.
We can finally leave. No more vegetables.
We'll have a new life. One far from our past.
I know what that's like. Good luck.
We owe you everything.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
enjoying your day, Mistios.
So, what will it be? Ready to put this life behind you?
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good! The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
So, what course do we set? Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Alexios want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The Wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta?
Uh-oh.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child must fall first.
You can't let this happen! Please, she'll do no harm. She'll help us. She will lead us!
Silence!
Stop! Ah! You can't! No! No! He has killed him!
over!
Pay for his dishonor, for the life he has snuffed.
Look
He
at
is no
me,
Spartan, Nikolaos.
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen! No! No! Don't listen! Nikolaos! Why?
Father!
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos! No! Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Father? Father!
Oh, my baby! Alexios! Alexios!
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
Unfinished business.
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh? What would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
All right there, let's get moving. Let's see how the sails have held up. Commander on board!
Head for open water! Maximum speed!
This is lit.
The rowers need a break, Commander!
More speed! Boston! Here we go! Let's go! Come on!
We are going as fast as we can, Commander!
I need archers!
There she is!
Commander!
Till we're ready!
Find them for all your work!
Wait until they are in range! Fire volley incoming!
Archers, we need you!
Firing arrows!
Arrows! Archers! Ready!
Watch those fire arrows! Use another arrow!
Who's ready? Attack!
Position! Prepare for enemy fire! Arrows incoming!
Faster! We're moving now!
That cargo is ours now!
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start. The best archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So, you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Increase speed! We're at full speed!
There's some debris in the
Onward!
water.
Increase speed! Forward! Running speed! Speed up!
Can't go any faster.
Forward! Go! Let's move!
cautious. He will be crawling with pirates.
I should send Icarus up to get the list. That's my target. I pay drachmi to anyone who'll sail for it. You'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
I guess it was nothing.
Found him!
Give up!
Oh shit.
I got him.
Good! He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type. If you want to spice things up a bit, you can always check my log. I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest to a daring captain.
Ready to depart!
Welcome back! Where shall we go? War has changed the face of the great world. If it's not Spartans or Athenians, it's bandits and pirates. Gods protect us all from mankind. The Athenians have blocked the entrance to the bay!
Rowers, do your oars! Go! Let's move it! Forward! Whoa! Feel that wind!
Get ready to fire!
Ready for impact!
Standing away! to move before they hit us!
Archers, forward! Let's go! Keep up the speed! Ready to shoot!
That's to reload! Abyss!
Archers, get ready!
The wing took that one!
Fire up now! Ready your bows!
Don't waste arrows!
Ready now!
Back to your marks!
Archers!
I wasn't even worried. They could never say you addressed us.
Where was everybody helping me at?
We are through! From what I've heard, Paris is home to the fiercest fighting so far. The Spartans are preparing for the final push to rid the region of the Romans. The Romans can't keep this up, Commander!
Increase speed! Forward! Everybody brace! Everyone ready for impact!
We're going as fast as we can!
Word.
Increase speed!
You got beat team over
Maximum speed!
there.
Lower the sail!
This is definitely that. You went to Bashir though, didn't you? This is that Shinny Spartan game, man. Same to you. And the fam.
The wolf takes no prisoners. See, the Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next! You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
They were in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dihi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
Uh-oh.
You can't be his son. I heard his children died in Sparta many years ago.
He adopted me into his household after his previous family failed him. I would never bring dishonor to him.
Sometimes things happen in a way that you don't plan or expect. History has a way of remembering things strangely.
You talk as if you were there.
Maybe I was.
Nonsense. You're too young to have witnessed such things. But enough of the past, let's discuss the future.
Uh-oh.
What is a mercenary doing sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
You cannot simply meet with Nikolaos. He has command of the entire Spartan army. If you truly came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use of a capable mercenary. The fleet might be destroyed, but Megaris is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Your father, who is he exactly?
Nikolaos, the Wolf of Sparta. He was impressed with my skill when I was a boy and took me under his wing. He trained me himself and eventually adopted me into his house. He is my father and mentor. I live to make him proud. Surely you've heard of him.
Just rumors, really.
I doubt they do him justice. He is a great warrior and a greater general. I would follow him to the gates of the underworld.
How goes the war effort?
The Athenian blockade was a desperate attempt to stop our advance through Megaris. Now we can prepare to drive them from this region once and for all. Our forward scouts are identifying key targets in preparation for our assault. Under the Wolf's command, we shall be victorious.
Why do you need a mercenary to do that? You seem to have plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
I'll help you rid Megaris of Athenians for a price.
Typical of your type. No honor or sense of duty. But your skills are better serving us than our enemy. The Athenians already have a mercenary working for them. They don't need more help. If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield and drive their forces all the way back to Athens, destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
If I want to